guys! Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So by the way, I'm your teacher for today, Teacher Quizlet. So for today's video, we're going to demonstrate on how to use Quizlet and discuss its features and its importance to teaching and learning. So keep on watching and let's get started. So what is Quizlet? So Quizlet is a web tool and mobile app that helps users study and learn through flashcards, quizzes, and games. Without further ado, let's start the process of logging onto Quizlet. So how to sign up Quizlet on PC? So to sign up, firstly is to tap open a web browser of your choice and the search bar, type in Quizlet.com and then tap on go, then you'll be directed to a page interface something like this. In this page, you can see a sign up option in the right upper corner. As your screen tap on it, after that, you'll be redirected to the sign up page of Quizlet. You can either continue with Google or continue with Facebook, or you can continue with email registering on Quizlet. For that, you will have to give your information such as birthday, email, username, and password. So firstly, give your birthday by tapping on the drop-down icon and month. Select your month, select your day, then select your year. After done with it, type in your email, and after done typing your email, you might be suggested with a username. And if you want to out your own username, type down your username, then type down your password. After you're done typing your password, tap on the box beside accept Quizlet terms of service and privacy policy, then tap on sign up while already have an account log in, and it might take a while, then you'll be redirected to your Quizlet account. So that's it. So now I'm going to show you on how to actually create a study set. I'm going to click create. So the card set I'm going to create is colors and Spanish. So you basically have one side of the card here and the other side of the card here. I'm going to enter green. When I go over on this side first, they're going to ask me if it's English. Yes. And then over here, I'm going to click Spanish. And if I click this little search icon, it's actually going to give me some suggestions. So that doesn't do this for everything, but it's really helpful if you're using languages. So I want to choose that. Click over here. Choose the one I want. So I'll go through and I'm going to make trial. Once I've completed my list, I just click create. So I can then share it with others through social media, or I can add it to a class, and that's one of the features. And if you set this up as a teacher, I can also just send people a link directly to the set. Now that I have my set, I have a lot of options for what I can do with it. I can just study them as simple flashcards.
Verde.
Click it to flip.
Green. Amarillo.
If I'd like to hear the pronunciation again, I just click this.
Amarillo.
Flip.
Yellow.
So you click the card to flip it, and you click this arrow here to advance.
Rojo. Red.
Notice that this is giving me the Spanish version first, and I think what I'd like to do is to see the English version and try to remember the Spanish version. So I would just go over here to options, and right now it sets to start with Spanish. I can just change that to English, or I have the options to choose, both, or they will just sort of switch it back and forth. Also, right now it sets to have the audio on. I can turn that off if I'd like to. Up here where it says study started, so let's take a look at what that means. So let's suppose with this card I had trouble with it and I want to remember to study it again later. I can just start it, and then later on, if I'd like to only study the started ones, then I can change that in the option. But there are also a whole bunch of other things I can do with these card sets. If I click learn, then they give me a term, and I have to type it out. I have to type out my answer instead of just flipping it and guessing it. So you can give yourself a spelling test. You just type what you hear. I'm going to go ahead and type that to show you what it looks like, and I'm going to enter it. It says it's correct. Now it's telling me to spell the English word, but it's giving me the Spanish word again. I'd like to reverse that, so I just switch it. It's going to reset my progress. That's
Marrón.
okay. It's giving me the special character which is really pretty great. So let's do that, and that worked correct. So that's the spelling test. So this is just going to be more of a standards test, and it looks like they mix it up a little bit. It has you fill in the blank, or some as you do some multiple choice, some true or false. So it really just sort of sets it up like a typical test. There are also a couple more interactive activities like match. So it gives me some of my cards, and then notice this time is running already. What I'm supposed to do is just match things up. So I can take white, for example, drag it onto blank, gray. So gravity is a different game. I got type my answer as I see the cue, so gold. And that's stop it. So let's see what happened if I don't want to answer. I'm going to let pink fall, and it gives me the correct answer for that one. It looks like I can't get for unless I type the correct one. So I'm going to type correct answer now. It just last feature here is Quizlet, and it is a way to invite students into a competitive game where they are working with a team to answer questions. Join the movement towards more engaging and effective learning with Quizlet. It's a valuable tool for both teachers and students, making education more enjoyable and impactful. So thank you for listening, and God bless us all.